As the Union Budget 2026 approaches, attention is returning to defense spending, not just because of the headline numbers, but because the past year has tested India's security environment. From heightened pressure in the neighborhood to the May 2025 clashes with Pakistan, codenamed Operation Sindoor, the core question this budget must answer is simple. Is India spending enough and spending it in the right places? To understand that, we need to look beyond the top line allocation and focus on three numbers that matter. 1. Defense spending as a share of GDP. 2. How much is being set aside for modernization. And 3. The pension bill, which is a fixed and rising cost. Let's start with the overall allocation. India's defense allocation for FY26 is 6.81 trillion rupees, higher than last year. But the sharper question is what this looks like relative to the size of the economy. In FY20, defense spending was 2.25% of GDP. It peaked at 2.45% in FY21. After that, it has steadily declined. 2.12% in FY22, 2.13% in FY23, 2.06% in FY24, and 1.91% in FY25. For FY26, it is estimated at 1.91% again. So while the rupee figure has risen sharply from 4.53 trillion rupees to 6.81 trillion rupees, defense has taken a smaller share of the economy over time. The second number is modernization, the money meant for new equipment, upgrades and long-term capability. And this is where FY26 shows a stronger push. Modernization spending was 0.91 trillion rupees in FY20. It reached 1.29 trillion rupees by FY24, 1.31 trillion rupees in FY25 and is estimated at 1.49 trillion rupees in FY26. That is a 20% increase, nearly double the usual annual rise. Since FY15, modernization spending has more than doubled, reflecting a stronger emphasis on capability building. The third number is defense pensions, a fixed cost that the sector carries every year. Pensions were 1.18 trillion rupees in FY20, 1.53 trillion rupees in FY23, 1.58 trillion rupees in FY25 and are estimated at 1.61 trillion rupees in FY26. In many years, pensions absorb roughly 22 to 24% of the defense budget. And with a pay commission cycle ahead, this remains one of the biggest constraints on future spending flexibility. Put these three together and the direction becomes clearer. As India heads into Budget 2026, the defense debate is no longer abstract. A volatile neighborhood, recent military standoffs and longer-term strategic competition have pushed preparedness back into focus. The numbers suggest a budget that is trying to balance competing pressures, raising modernization spending, managing a large pension bill, and keeping overall spending within a shrinking share of GDP. Whether this balance holds will matter beyond this financial year, because the real test will not just be how much India spends on defense, but how consistently it can sustain that spending in a more uncertain regional environment.